Good morning, and here we are on a decidedly chilly September morning, and I've just been down the weed hatch, cleared that lot out, so hopefully we'll go a bit faster once we've got the Shropshire Union's finest from round our prop. Oh well, cold as well.
There's some more here, look. Filled it with diesel, else unemptied.
And here we are, 4 locks into the Alderland flight, which means we've only got 9 left, then all the Adderley ones, then the Tiley ones. But anyway, that's enough for today. Let's have lunch. Well, here we are, out in the countryside again. Can't really stop in a place like Alderland without having another look round. So we've gone the other way this time. We found this beautiful footpath out into the fields. This is an old mill, now a very desirable residence by the looks of it. We are close to the River Weaver here. Lovely. Here we are at Bennett's Bridge, overlooking Overwater Marina. where we were a couple of hours ago, filling up with diesel and emptying the toilet and buying some new spikes and all sorts of stuff. Anyway, the path goes on this way. Lovely sky today. Well, we are in Cheshire. Probably a footballer lives there. And there's the canal up on its embankment. And there is the Weaver going underneath the canal through its little aqueduct. And here we are back at the canal at Moss Hall Bridge, next to Moss Hall, and at the bottom of the Aldlam Flight. So it's just a question of walking up 4 locks and we should find Dreammaker where we left her. Fingers crossed. Well, here we are. Just been to the fish and chip shop. That looks very nice. Just crisping them up in the oven. And then we'll settle in for the night. Pleased with myself today. We've emptied the toilet, we've filled up with diesel, we've filled up with water, we've emptied the rubbish, we even found some recycling, and we went on that lovely walk. So, quite a full day. Tomorrow, we've only got about 15 locks to do, so I better get an early night. Good night. Morning, and the moral of this morning is don't moor under a tree on a cloudy day if you want any solar power. But the engine's running, so we should charge up the batteries fairly soon as we go up those 11 locks left of the Aldlam Flight. It's a cloudy day, it's going to rain later, so we should probably get going. Like most of the Shropshire Union locks, these ones have this vicious bywash that does its best to knock your boat sideways as you're trying to line up for the lock. Judith usually manages very well, I have to say. Well, here we are, just at the bottom of Adderley Locks, having completed the Aldlam Flight and found this very lovely mooring, this lovely view. The weather's closing in a bit and we can't go too fast, or there's no point going too fast, because the boat's booked for a service at Gailey on the 28th. So we can't go beyond Gailey, so we might as well take our time and enjoy these lovely moorings. 3 days to get to Market Drayton, and then about another 8 to get to Gailey, so leisurely pace. So I think we'll stop here.
Oh, the other swan's come now. Okay, okay. Okay, there you go. But you've had some already.
Waves on the canal. It's a blustery old afternoon with showers. So we're not moving on. We're going to explore the little village of Adderley and have a look at the locks, ready for tomorrow. And then we'll probably get nice and cosy on the boat. That's a rather posh looking garden shed. There's Dreammaker, sitting back there on the canal, waiting for us to get back and get the fire on. Well, nice little village, Adderley. And I think what we're going to do now is swing round to the top of the Adderley Lock Flight so we can see what we've got to look forward to tomorrow. So we have the disused railway, we think from Nantwich to Wellington, quite clearly still a cutting, all gone now of course, but how nice to have a station at Adderley rather than walking to find buses. Oh well, not to be. And here we are at the top of Adderley Locks. Checked out the visitor moorings, they look alright. It's raining, but hopefully we're going to be fairly sheltered on the towpath walking back to the boat. And here we are back at Dreammaker. It's a bit of a chilly afternoon, it's going to be a chilly evening. Chimney's on. Let's try and get that fire going. Morning. It's a miserable morning. And it's the Queen's funeral. And we don't have to be in Market Drayton until Wednesday. So I think we're having a boat day. If anything interesting happens, I'll let you know. Otherwise, probably see you tomorrow. Here are our pet swans, who are cleaning the boat and generally making themselves a nuisance whenever we open a window.
The Father of our Lord Jesus Christ, who is the resurrection and the life, in whom whosoever believeth shall live, though he die, that when we shall depart this life, we may rest in him, as our hope is.
Let us pray that we may be given grace to live as those who believe in the communion of saints, the forgiveness of sins.
Something we've not played for a long time from Buddy Miles and his version of the Junior Walker track, What Does It Take to Win Your Love?
Morning. Well, the rain has passed and it's going to be quite a nice day. The Queen is buried, so it's time we moved on. We're going to go up those locks and if all goes well, find ourselves back at Market Drayton. We've been there before, but it's worth going there again. And we need to nip and leave the boat for a day or two, and there is a bus at Market Drayton. So that's the plan. Let's go.
Okay, over.
Okay, Adderley Lock's done, and we're now on our way to Market Drayton. The eccentricity of the cut. Here's the little butty with Rosie and Jim on it, and here's the motorboat with that rather impressive owl sculpture. Beton cutting. Now, we've been through this cutting and we've probably shown you pictures of it, but that was on a sunny summer's day. How different it looks on this quiet, slightly misty autumnal day. Notice additions to Dreammaker's roof as a nod to the weather. The chimney's on and we've got that big fat tyre so we can moor up and not get too scraped by the famous Troppy shelf that juts out sometimes from the towpath underwater and grinds annoyingly against the side of the boat. It's a beautiful autumn day, slight chill in the air, light is misty and diffuse, and it just looks so different. So I hope you don't mind us sharing these images with you. Things look so different in different weather and at different times of year. Here we are at Market Drayton Boat Park. Permanent moorings just outside of the town. So a slow approach. And there, dead ahead, is Market Drayton, our destination for today, down this long straight canal. Well, that was lucky. in view of the fact that half the moorings are reserved for the floating market that's here tomorrow. But we managed to squeeze in just after the bridge on the visitor moorings. 48 hours, so we might just move tomorrow. And Dreammaker will stay here until Friday. So we'll get some shopping, and don't forget that Jules pub. We may have to pay that a visit later on today. Okay, well, we've been to Market Drayton before. We've had a little look around the town. So let's have a little look around the countryside, just on the edge of the town. Get a feel for where we are. So down these steep steps to the road beneath this impressive little aqueduct, which you'd hardly notice on the boat. And now we're in these lovely woods. Absolutely gorgeous. And here is the little village of Almington with its hall. And here are the rather dilapidated former walled gardens by the looks of it. Isn't it strange what you come across when you get off your boat? And here we are back at the aqueduct with the canal way up there above us. What a fantastic walk that was. Just shows what happens if you look at the map and have a little explore. So we're off now to the Jules pub to slake our thirst.
Slumbering monk.
Not slumbering monk, but very nice. Cheers. Well, here we are. Night has fallen. And we're in this lovely little mooring in Market Drayton. We had a lovely day, lovely cruise. And Dreammaker's going to stay here for a few days. So I hope you've enjoyed this little video. Hope you'll carry on with us next time as we carry on down the Shropshire Union back towards Orthley Junction, Gailey, Great Haywood, and then onwards down the Trent and Mersey to Pillings Lock, the final destination for this year's cruising. If you haven't already, please do like, comment and subscribe, and we look forward to seeing you on the next one. Until then, bye-bye.